The month of February, Earthquake Preparedness and Awareness Month. Talk about why the need for this month, especially in this area in Arkansas.
Sure. Well, Arkansas is on the pneumatic seismic zone, eastern Arkansas, a very active fault. We have earthquakes in Arkansas every 3 or 4 days. They just tend to be too small for most people to feel. And we are overdue for a large earthquake. Geologists still agree that that we need to prepare for something in the 6 point or greater realm for an earthquake.
And there's really no way of knowing when that could happen, so you do have to be prepared.
You do. That's a non-notice event, which makes it hard to get people to pay attention to.
How do you get people to pay attention then?
I beg. Now, I really just try to spend a lot of times in communities. I work a lot with K through 12 schools because I think our children are a great way to get information out. And they are our future leaders. So I just spend as much time as I can in the community. You'll find me at Rotary clubs, church groups, science fairs. I was at the mall this weekend. So just about any place anyone will allow me to set up a booth and to talk about preparedness with people.
So what are you telling folks about how to get prepared? What's the 1 or 2 things that folks need to know to be prepared?
Okay. Well, first thing is when an earthquake happens, you want to drop cover and hold on. You don't want to run to a doorway. You don't want to run outside for sure where things could fall on you. Drop cover and hold on. They happen very quickly, often before you even realize that it's what it is. It's almost over. So just protect yourself physically. And then 2 weeks ready is my big campaign. We've always in disaster preparedness talked about people need to be prepared to take care of themselves for 3 days. And in rural Arkansas, and especially in eastern Arkansas, we encourage people to get 2 weeks ready, to have a gallon of water per day, have your extra medications. If you are reliant on oxygen or something like that, you're going to need to have generators and backup things. Extra pairs of glasses, a go kit for your car. In North Carolina was a great example. People had to get out of their houses and quick. If you've got something that you can grab, something that's got your pertinent information in it. I work at disaster recovery centers after disasters, and often the people that come in, they don't have any of their information. They don't know, they may know their insurance agent's name. That's about it. They don't have prescriptions written down. They don't have insurance and bank account information written down. And when a big earthquake happens, we probably aren't going to have our cell phones for quite a while. So all that information that we store in our phones, I try to get people to either write down or to use a computer and print something off where you've got all that information. It really makes a difference in recovery.
Are people paying more attention these days, especially those who live near the New Madrid Fault?
Oh, I'd love to say yes, but I'm not sure. I think there's earthquake burnout in Arkansas because it's not something that people are aware of happening all the time. We're much more likely to prepare for a flood or a tornado or something. But really in preparing for any of those, you're also working towards preparing for an earthquake.
You mentioned that there are earthquakes that happen every other 3 or 4 days or so. Because we can't feel them, do you think a lot of folks just don't think they exist?
Yes. I am often in eastern Arkansas and talking about earthquakes with people, and it's shocking how many people do not know, don't have any idea. Some of them are new to the area, but many live there all their life. And if they are aware of it, the things that they tell me they are going to do aren't always the safe things to do. A first answer from everyone is I would run outside. And I can show you pictures of why that's not a great idea. Most of our brick buildings, it's just a facade. You know, the bricks are just going to come tumbling down. So people do enjoy the information, though. I believe that. I believe there's power in knowledge. So I think the more we discuss it and the more we get the information out there, the more people that will take it seriously.
Do you work with like other earthquake managers, like say in California where it happens a lot? Do you get a lot of advice from them, I'm assuming?
Absolutely. We have a National Earthquake Program Managers meeting every year. We'll be going to Alaska this year, which is super fun. They have a lot of earthquakes, and there's so much we can gain, so much information we can learn from that. But when we compare, and we do work with California and Oregon and Washington a lot because they do have earthquakes. But when we compare the earthquakes in Arkansas, we really compare it more to some place like Christchurch, New Zealand, which has a more similar geography. It's that alluvial sandy soil that makes us very likely to have liquefaction, and also to be felt the way our geology is. It's the seismic energy will be felt so much further. A 6 point earthquake in California may only go a couple hundred miles where people feel it. That could be several, 1,000 miles in the central United States. The 1811, 1812 earthquakes that happened on the New Madrid there were foundation problems in South Carolina from it, ringing church bells, that kind of thing. So it's going to be much farther reaching than an earthquake on the West Coast.
Bottom line, and just to wrap up, folks really do, even though they don't feel it, see it, hear about it, the preparedness really needs to be there.
It does, and that's for all emergencies, not or disasters. It's not just for earthquakes, but yes, absolutely. We have to prepare to take care of ourselves. If we don't, we become part of the problem.
Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you being here.
Great. I enjoyed it. Have a great day.